Holy is the ultimate gamer. He's earned that name.
HOLYONE.
A great guy, and his videos are fantastic.
What's to do, YouTube? It's HOLYONE, and it's that time of the year for the Game Awards for me to vote on which games I think should win each category, including Game of the Year, just like we did last year on this channel. So, starting off, we have Game of the Year. So some of these are not on my Game of the Year list for my top 10, but we're going to look at what they picked and decide which I think is the best experience overall. So we have Deathloop. I didn't play it because it didn't interest me. It Takes Two. Played it. It was garbage. Metroid Dread. Pretty good 2D Metroid game. Psychonauts 2 was pretty decent. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart I enjoyed very much. And Resident Evil Village. So I'm either going to pick one of these three. So I'm not picking Metroid Dread because I enjoyed these more. I'm a huge Ratchet and Clank fan, and I love Resident Evil. So I'm going to... I would probably flip a coin for this, but I'm going to pick Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart because I've played all of them in the series and I platinumed them all, so why not? Resident Evil 8 Village is a nice second for that category. Best game direction. So awarded for outstanding creative vision, innovation. So this is innovation. So I guess the one that really innovated, I'd probably pick Psychonauts 2 because they really had a creative method to that game and it was enjoyable. Best narrative. So the game with the best story narrative development in a game, I'm giving that to Guardians of the Galaxy. I beat it twice. I enjoyed it immensely. Whereas this game is trash. Didn't care for that game. Don't care for that game. And Psychonauts 2 story is not nearly as good as Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. If you guys haven't played it, definitely check it out. Best art direction. So best achievement art style. So I'm going to go with Ratchet and Clank easily because that game has a great art style. It's got that, you know, really, you know, arts. Psychonauts and Kenna's up there as well, but I'm going Ratchet and Clank. Best music, either Guardians or Near Replicant. I'm gonna go with Near Replicant because it has that awesome JRPG acoustics, just like Near Automata. Best audio design, recognized for best game audio design. I'm going with Ratchet and Clank because they have some awesome weapon sounds in that audio design. Now, I heard Forza Horizon 5 was good. Alright, best performance awarded to... Oh, easily Maggie Robertson as Lady Demetrius. She did a phenomenal job as that character. Definitely giving it to her. Probably would have gone with Anton Espinazo as another up. Games for Impact. Don't care. None of these games I've played, and... Alright, let's see. Best ongoing game. So this would be a game I'd probably play. Final Fantasy Online. That's what most people have been saying is good. And these other ones I'm kind of like, eh. Warzone I'd probably play more. But I'm going to go with Square Enix because that's a game I'd probably get into if I were sink hundreds of hours into it. Best indie. I'm going with Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Best mobile game. So if I had to pick a mobile game, I guess Pokemon, because I like Pokemon. So there you go. Best community support. Game that's been supported by community. I'll go with Destiny 2 since I like that game. Haven't played it in a while, but hey, Destiny 2's got an upcoming expansion, that Witch Queen or whatever, and definitely would probably play that next year. Okay, innovation and accessibility. So this is pushing medium hardware to add features, technology to help be played with, enjoyed a wider audience. This is definitely targeting me since I'm a person with disabilities. And let's see, the most accessibility. Forza, I tried their accessibility, which side. Far Cry 6's accessibility was trash. The Veil's accessibility was garbage. Ratchet and Clank's was pretty good. But I'm going to go with Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy for that accessibility because their options were stuff like invincibility, which obviously I didn't use, but they had a lot of good reticle options and stuff like that. Best VR, obviously Resident Evil 4 because I'm a diehard Resident Evil 4 player and I beat the game like 25 times. Best action game. I'm going to go with Returnal because I still have to play that game, and it looks like a better action game than these games. Far Cry 6 might be some other options. Best action adventure for best combining combat with puzzle solving. So for puzzle solving, obviously I'm going to go with Metroid Dread on this one because obviously that game was great with the puzzle solving and the traversal of combat and stuff like that. Maybe Psychonauts on that. Best role-playing game, Tales of Arise or Scarlet Nexus. I'm going with Tales of Arise. Scarlet Nexus is on my second choice, and then Monster Hunter Rise would probably be my third choice if I had to go one. Cyberpunk is trash, and Shin Megami Tensei 5 could also be a choice. That's a tough lineup. Best fighting game, I'll go with Nickelodeon's All Stars because I actually played that game. I did play Virtual Fighter, but I didn't care for that much at all. And my brother's a huge Smash Brothers fan, so he'd probably vote for that Nickelodeon game too. Will it win? Probably not. And of course we have the Nintendo category, but most of these Nintendo games are better. So we got It Takes Two, trash. Mario Superstars, didn't care. Pokemon Snap, garbage. Going with Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury, that was a great game. Definitely better than those ones. Best Sim, let's see. I go with Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's a no-brainer. That was a dope game on Game Pass. Best sports racing game, Forza Horizon 5, without question. Best multiplayer, I'm going with Monster Hunter Rise, because that game was amazing. Best indie debut, I'm going to go with Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. Even though the game was kind of for me, I'd still think it was the better indie game of these other choices. Alright, what would I pick out of my most anticipated games? Let's see, got Starfield, Zelda, Horizon, God of War, and Elden Ring. Ooh, this is a tough one. Okay, Elden Ring looks cool. God of War looks like the same. Horizon Forbidden West or Zelda. I'm gonna go with Zelda because that Breath of the Wild was such a sleeper hit for me for that 1 year. It was so good. But Horizon is probably my second runner-up. Best esports game. I'll go Call of Duty. I don't really care for Valorant because Valorant's trash. Later Call of Duty, you can pick which version you're playing. Maybe just stick with the Modern Warfare. Don't care about esports player. I don't know what the one guy named himself Simple. Best esports team. Don't give a damn. And I think that's it, guys. We're done.
Ha ha ha!